Well, hello, agents. Agent Victor here. I posted a video yesterday, and I had a question about what build I was using. So it's tipping scales. My primary weapon, the specialization I use is gunner. The primary weapon is the blue screen. I've always been a fan of LMGs. Uh, this one in particular is pretty awesome. I used to use the I was very hooked on the Pestilence for a long time. Uh, Even when this came out, I didn't even give it a chance. But it's pretty good. Once you get you hit your target uh, with at least 10 bullets. If you let go of your hive, it'll make them take a knee. For the secondary, I just use the caretaker. Uh, I don't really use it that much, except for the wallies, the dogs. But yeah, it's pretty much tipping scales. Uh, the two pieces give you 30% magazine size, which is pretty awesome. Third piece gives you 30% LMG damage, which is a pretty good chunk. Legmo gives you that on the third piece also, but it's really hard to get all red. And then the fourth piece gives you throttle control. Think of it as like Striker, but this one gives you critical hit damage instead of weapon damage. So stacks give you weapon handling and critical hit damage. So you lose stacks when you stop firing, and you can see I got all red, critical hit chance, critical hit chance. Now the chest makes it go higher. It goes from 50 stacks to 75. So it just gives you even more damage, or more critical hit chance damage, I mean. The holster, I used a salvo just to get the 10% rate of fire. You get 5 from the one piece, and then because of the name item, you get another 5. So critical hit chance again. So knee pads, I guess you can see where I'm going with. Now I do all red. I really like the damage. I have no survivability at all. I use the overdogs. I don't really understand them. From what I can tell is you do 30% amplified damage to the reds, to the lowest, so the reds. And then if there's no reds, then you go to the purples. So if there's a red around and a yellow, if you shoot the yellow, you're not really getting that 30%. But anyway, I don't even pay attention. I just shoot. I feel like it does more damage. And then the backpack gives you 7 stacks instead of 4. So like I said, more critical hit damage. I'm a very big fan of Striker. Here is my stats. I got 52 critical hit chance, 81 critical hit damage. Nothing fancy, nothing out of the ordinary. What I like about this one is it gives me the LMG damage, right? But with Striker, you have to hit to get the stacks. With this one, you can see the little green thing going up, filling up. You don't have to hit anybody. As long as you're shooting, that bar will fill up. And see, now I got 522 critical hit damage. It's quite a bit. Now keep in mind that the blue screen doesn't have any critical hit damage. I can't do anything on the mods. So if you were to use a GR9 or something where you can put more critical hit damage on your build, it goes a lot higher. I think I got it up to 700. But yeah, I mean, I like LMGs. You know, I like to spray. So the 30% LMG damage is pretty sweet. As you can see on the caretaker, when the killer activates, I do pretty much the same damage, and I'm losing that 30% LMG damage. So it's pretty good. I really like it. I just love the fact that with Striker, you have to hit to make your stacks. With this one, you just fire. I mean, you can just take cover and you shoot before you enter the next fight, and you go in full stacks. But yeah, I just use a decoy, my reviver hive in case I go down, which I do often because I'm all red. But I like the damage, and this is a pretty good chunk of damage. But all right, agents, let me know if you have any questions. I don't really have a lot of followers, but one of the viewers asked me, so why not? Here's the video for the guy that asked me. All right, Agent Victor out.